So,
why not?
we are in a best of 5. This is game 3 between TSLHyuN versus TSLRevival. Hyun is the blue Zerg in the lower left, and Revival is the teal Zerg in the top right. The map is Cloud Kingdom, and I am SC2 England. My co-caster is Puri. Say hi, Puri.
Yeah. Hey guys.
So, if you haven't watched game 1 and 2, and you're not watching live, go check them out on whatever YouTube you're on.
It won't take long.
It won't take long. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, no giveaway. If you're watching live, I'm going to tell you what happened. Game 1, Hyun went for a temple, Ling Bling all in. Won. Game 2, Revival went for a 6-pool.
Solid 6-pool.
Which he lost. Because, well... And now Revival going for the temple. That's just really amusing. So, I'm thinking like, well, 6 didn't work, let's try 10.
Yeah.
I'm actually wrong, it's not 1-all, it's 2 up to Hyun.
Yeah, it's to a battalion.
So, this is very amusing. We were debating in the last game, if you're watching live and haven't watched it, whether both of these players, as they're both on TSL, if they're just sitting in the same house, just like, yeah, we'll split the money 100-100 instead of 125-75, and they're just ending it as quickly as possible.
Pretty much.
Like,
and people have to realize, these guys are in Korea right now, which is like 8 hours ahead of the European or the British scene. So that's...
I think it's more than that, actually.
It's going to be like something like 4 AM for them. I'm sure it's 8 hours.
I know.
Because Australia's 9. But yeah, it's like 4
No,
AM
Australia's
for
12.
them. No, it's 9.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
confused. I only work with American times, so...
Yeah, I've been coaching people from like all crazy parts of the world, so I've gotten used to schedules. And plus, Team Liquid is Korean Standard Time by default, so you just get used to it.
Anyway, well, that
And
Revival is going out with those lucky
did you
Zerg
see that?
wins.
He actually ran around because, of course, he knew Hyun's
Overlord was there, which is a good choice. Hyun has gone for that pool first. The advantage of getting the 10 pool as opposed to a 6 pool for Revival is it's a bit more likely to pull it off, and if he doesn't, then he's got some drones back there. He has kept these 4-6 Zerglings back at his base, so I reckon he's slightly concerned that Hyun is also 6-pooling him.
I don't know. Hyun's seen the natural. He's got the Overlord in the
Now
high
this
spot.
is really interesting. What he's doing here is he's showing those 4 Zerglings as well
He's
as
like,
these other
okay,
2 and 2 behind. So he's showing Hyun that he is sending in those Zerglings, but he has no idea about these other 6. So that's really, really interesting. And Hyun won't hopefully react appropriately. And he is only getting those 8 Zerglings, but he's got 2 Queens coming in.
Yeah, and he's actually been all his lava on them, so he's building the best he can. And this, I wonder how this will go. This is very strange.
Well, we've
Never
obviously
seen that
Revival.
before.
Revival's got more units, and he's picked off a lot of Zerglings there. That spine's going to go down. It was cancelled though, which is good. But now the Queens are up. The Queens are going to help immensely.
One does die, yeah, that one gets picked off, and now it's actually been up at unit counts now.
See, the sheer fact that Revival picked off that Queen and has more Zerglings means he gets better surround and just wins. I mean, the only thing that is really going for Revival's favour is he has managed to clean this up so far. But speed is now done for Revival as well. Speed makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get that Queen picked off, but Hyun's just pumping the Zerglings so much, and that Queen survived with 12 HP. More Zerglings coming in 2 at a time. They do get the Queen, and that is really big. 2 spines are now coming out here for Hyun, and Revival just has to be careful now. And 3rd Queen has been built, replacing one of them for Hyun. Meanwhile, Revival just still on that one base. All he is doing is, well, he's still got guys mining gas. He's just put them back in there, so he's going to go for a Baneling nest, which is the correct thing to do. He hasn't won with just Lings, so he needs Banelings now to deal with this.
But with really intense.
But there's 2 Queens and 2 spines there for Hyun, so he's going to be very, very happy. He's got so many Zerglings as well. The only advantage the Revival has is the fact he's got speed. But speed is good if you're in a defensive position or it's a relatively equal number of Zerglings, but the fact that Hyun has just so many Zerglings and those Queens and those spines just means he's in a great spot. And he's getting 16 more Zerglings behind this as well. So really, it all comes down to if Revival has good Baneling control.
Pretty much. And even with the 2 spines there, that's, Hyun can if a Revival has the best Baneling control you've ever seen, if HyuN just target fires them with his spines and his queens, they're gonna die.
That's true.
He's only got 100 gas. You can only build 4 at the moment, probably 5.
Well, even with 5, with 2 spines and 2 queens, you're going to be fine. Also, these queens have been used to wall off the ramp.
Yeah, which is actually...
He's also getting out a 3rd queen, and really he's in a great spot. Moving that spine crawler back, which is the right choice, because now, well, if the Banelings and Zerglings go up to try and pick off the queens, the spines are there for the added damage, everything's fine. He's rallying these drones back to his main base, which is superb. I think HyuN's going to take this 3-0.
I think so.
Unless
and of course,
Revival does something amazing. He does have the Banelings coming in, but here they come. Here comes all the Zerglings. They do detonate on the queens, but the queens transfuse. So good. That was just fantastic timing on the transfuse. Now the Banelings are out.
Managed to do that?
Now the Banelings are out, and there's the GG. So it is 3-0 to HyuN.
That's the win. That's it then.
And that was it. That is the end.